Okay. Um, you guys don't know this, but for like 10 minutes, I've been trying to start this video, and I don't even know how. Not because like I don't know how to start a video, but just like what I want to talk about here and hopefully quickly and not just like in a long video. It sucks. This sucks so much. But at the same time, I'm trying to be hopeful and whatnot, but like yikes, this sucks so bad right now. Okay. Canada. Hi. Or at least the small fraction, small fraction of Canada that I'm probably talking to. Specifically, my fellow airsofters living in Canada. I don't know what this video will do for you if you live outside Canada. I mean, you can give it a listen and give me your thoughts and prayers in the comments. We're kind of at this point now where a snap federal election is about to happen in less than a month. If you don't know what a snap election is, I kind of don't either, but think of it just as a planned, fast version of a federal election. And it's basically the Liberal Party, who currently governs this country, is hoping to go from minority government to majority government. So they just have more seats. They want to get more seats so that this time around, decisions like passing Bill C-21, which, as you know by now, wants to completely outright remove airsoft from Canada in every shape and form, along with a good chunk of paintball and firearm laws getting passed, regulations which many people don't agree with. And this is along with any other thing that you don't agree with that the Liberal Party of Canada wants to impose. A snap election is happening. So they want to make it way easier for themselves to just, oh yeah, we want to do this thing. We can do it because we're a majority government. Long story short, okay. They are currently a minority government, and things are a lot more difficult to pass because obviously, conservative parties, NDP, Green, anyone else, they just, they have different ideologies and it's harder to pass things. That's why we have a snap election. Okay. So, we are potentially less than 30 days away from the mass funeral for airsoft, because the moment the Liberal Party of Canada becomes a majority government, it's over. It's over. It's done. So now I find myself just kind of sitting here confused because the answer's in front of our faces, right? You just vote the party out. You know what the problem is now is that I can't help to feel so incredibly small. I know that my vote counts. I know that, I'm going to do my part on voting day. I'm going to do everything I can to just make my vote count. But we're still vastly outnumbered here, right? It's not just a concern for airsofters and firearm activists and all that. It's more than that, right? There has to be a huge stack of reasons why the Liberal Party needs to be voted out. I know they do exist. I know there's plenty of reasons. There's a massive list of reasons why you'd want to vote them out and why other people want to vote them out who don't care about airsoft. But at the end of the day, it's all going to get counted on the 20th, and we're just going to sit there with our fingers crossed and just beyond frightened that like everything gets decided just because, boom, this party will or will not get a majority government. things could be the exact same as they are right now. They could get a minority government, a lateral move up or down, and back to the drawing board, I guess. Or a new party gets into power and our voices get heard, because since 5 or 6 months ago, since I've made my first political video on this channel, and others, many others who have done the same as me, we have found a voice. Our community has found a voice. We have spoken up about our concern of having everything that we love just disappear. In less than 30 days, our fate is sealed, right? I'm sure many of you understand that, but those that don't, you need to understand that airsoft, paintball, and many awesome things that people who actually enjoy real firearms will lose, because things will be set in stone and finished, finalized, the moment the Liberal Party gets a majority government. At that point, that timeline is set in stone, and it is going. That is it. It is done. Nobody will oppose them, because they will have the majority say in the political grand scheme of things. And that's how politics works. They have the majority government. I don't want them to, and many of you don't either. But we find ourselves in this situation where I'm here in a chair thinking out loud about, oh, in a couple months, I suppose, my airsoft guns are pretty much, oh yeah, confiscate them, whatever, take them away. They mean nothing. I can't even go out and play with them anyway. This channel is essentially dead. I don't know what you call it. Many of the other Canadian airsofters out there who make content on YouTube, they're done. They're screwed. Businesses, millions of dollars revenue just vanish out of thin air. All the things that these stores have, everything they have. What do you do with all those guns? All those airsoft guns, all the BBs, all these things that just don't mean anything to anyone anymore. They're like basically illegal. You can't just sell this stuff. Like $30,000 of inventory. Okay, I guess bury it in a field, dump it in the lake. I don't know. What do you do? That is how screwed we will be in a couple of months or whatever, when this election goes the wrong way in less than a month. And I'm sitting here in a chair, just frightened. I don't know. It's easy to kind of watch from the outside. I mean, if this was happening in another country, as a Canadian, I don't know, I just go, well, that sucks. Oh, they're completely banning airsoft in the UK? Oh, well, that sucks. But what do you do? Oh, well, it could happen in our country if it happens in that country. That's true. But it's not happening in this country right now. So, that sucks. I get it. It's pretty easy to watch what's going on from, let's say, the US. Okay, I understand. And I know that many of you guys have made videos or spread awareness or just talked about it. I don't know. You're aware of what's going on up here. I think most of the people who are subscribed to this channel are probably from the USA. So, hi. I'm internally screaming right now. I appreciate your support. I know many of you guys have left a lot of great comments in my other videos about C21 in particular. I appreciate that. But we're here now, half a year later, and it's not like C21 is on the verge of like it's passing or it's not kind of thing. It's like, no, there's actually a federal election happening. So it's way worse, or it's way better, depending on how it goes. So I'm like broken right now. You know what I mean? Like if I'm trying to compute up here right now, it's just like, well, it's just a matter of time. Things go way awesome or way bad. I see myself right now in like OBS, and just looking at myself, and I see a man internally about to implode. Your vote matters so much right now. Whether if you're an airsofter or you have firearms and you know what's at stake, or you sympathize with what's happening. As much as I want to say that just go ahead and vote for whoever best suits you, I know, for example, the Conservative Party of Canada is listening to our voices. They visited my airsoft field. A handful of Conservative MPs went to my airsoft field to hang out and see what airsoft was about, talk to us. We were even on the news, Panther Airsoft, and I loved that. But who you vote for is crucial right now, because there's just voting for who you want to vote for, and then there's strategic voting to get the Liberal Party out and get them as few seats as possible. So I will be strategically voting this election. The district that I live in, that is the representative who I vote for. And them winning that district tallies towards or against, let's say, the Liberal Party of Canada. The Liberal Party of Canada needs 170 seats to get a majority government. There are 338 districts in Canada to vote under, depending on where you live. So the district that I am in, let's say the Conservative Party, historically or last election or right now has the best chance of winning that district, which would tally against the Liberals, obviously, that would be who I vote for. Even if my ideologies align with a completely different party, I don't care. And I know that for sure would upset certain people to hear that, who are like, "Oh no, vote for who you care for." Right? Vote for the party that best aligns with your beliefs. You believe everything that the Green Party is talking about, then you should vote for them. Even though they won't win any more than 4 seats this election or whatever. A vote for a party that won't even be a large representative of the opposition is a vote for the Liberals. In this case, I have to vote for the party who has the best chance of completely overtaking the Liberals, or at least being so large that the Liberals cannot get a majority government, and that their voice is larger than others so that they can be heard when they speak in defense for airsoft, paintball, and firearms, and what other issue that they do not agree with that the Liberals are trying to mess up. Who you vote for is crucial, because a wasted vote is just as bad as not voting. That is my opinion. So if you're trying to take away seats, if you're trying to take away districts from the Liberal Party, you need to vote for the party with the best chance of winning that district. If you share these same feelings I have about this election, if you want to strategically vote the Liberal Party out of as many seats or as many districts as possible, then you can check out 338 Canada. This is a website that is designed to let you know who is poised to win any district that you look up. or the district that you live in. And I know this video won't reach that many people. Obviously, to me, even if one person knows what I'm talking about and then they check out this website, they see, oh, okay, I know who's probably going to win my district. They're not liberal. I'll vote for them. Okay. Like, I know that even if I convince one person to do this, at least I'm spreading that kind of knowledge about what they can do. And yeah, I'm gonna leave links to all this in the description. Again, 338 Canada. It'll tell you everything you need to know about the political map of Canada. Okay, to put it in simple terms. Yeah, so that's where we stand right now. I have to tell people to strategically vote, how to help themselves figure out who to strategically vote for, and I don't know what's going to happen on election day. I don't know what to tell you. I'll be strategically voting. I'll be following 338 Canada. I'll be talking to people within my sphere, trying to figure out my best way to make my vote count against the Liberals. I don't care who runs Canada at this point. I just don't want it to be the party that outright wants to get rid of Airsoft. I'm at this point where just point me in the right direction that gives the Liberals the least amount of seats. Isn't that ridiculous? I don't know, guys. I want to be glass half full about this. I really do. I really, really, really do. I feel like I'm doing my part. I feel like I'm talking about, you guys should check this website out. You should strategically vote. Please, not voting would be terrible. So if you can vote, please do it. Talk to your family, talk to your friends. If you know anyone who doesn't know who to vote for, tell them what's at stake in your life. Tell them that airsoft, paintball, the massive collection of firearms you have in your closet that you use responsibly, stuff like that's at stake. And that what matters to you could matter to them, even if it's not directly an important thing in their life. I mean, I know my family doesn't want to see me be miserable and lose Airsoft. Is my mom and dad going to vote to help me out? I don't know. But I'm sure I'll be talking to them about it. Who's my brother going to vote for? I'll be talking to him about it. Any of my close friends, who are they going to be voting for? I will talk to them about it. I'm not going to be aggressive about it. I'm going to let them know what's at stake for me. And if they haven't done much research, let's say, about who they should vote for, at least I will tell them what voting for the Liberals would mean for me. And many, many, many others in my community. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. I may not look like it, or maybe I didn't sound like it at the beginning of this video, but I am a very optimistic person. But I think I can see the struggle within myself right now. I can see the fear. I can see I can just see the struggle. Like, I know that if you ask me right now, what do I think is going to happen on September 20th when I'm staying up till like 11:30 at night for the final count, for all the votes to get in? I don't think this is going to go our way. I don't. At best, the Liberal Party gets their minority government, and we're back to the drawing board. And our community's voice doesn't get heard whatsoever, because we are painted as the bad guys for God knows how much longer. So, yeah, no, I don't see at all the likelihood that the Liberal parties are voted out of even a chance of being a minority government. I think bare minimum, they get minority government, maybe with a few less seats. Which means, a few more seats go to, let's say, the Conservatives and NDP. That would be, that makes it sound like it's the best case scenario. The best case scenario is something unrealistic. I'd love to be wrong, though. But we are a coin toss away from something happening and them being a majority government, completely killing everything that this airsoft, paintball, and a huge chunk of the firearm community stands for. So, I love to make this video happy and flashy and cheerful and hopeful, but I cannot help but just have this gut feeling that it's just my luck that I stumbled across an amazing hobby, and amazing people, and one of the best fields Airsoft has in this country, only to have it completely just stripped away. And that's all going to happen in less than 30 days or less time than that. Like, just in 10 days, in 5 days, whenever you decide to watch this video. Or it's already happened, and now you're just watching the past me talk about a chance at staying alive, at keeping Airsoft alive. And that this is no more than just a blip in time, and that nothing mattered, and that we just talked about saving something that had no chance of being saved. And I do not want to be the guy that just is all doom and gloom, but somebody has to be. Somebody has to be Mr. Serious, and somebody has to say, guys, this will be gone. Everything we love will be gone. You can try your best, but we live in a world where everybody has different ideologies, different beliefs, different wants, different needs. And the moment we are outnumbered, the moment that collectively, even if we're kind of half on the same side, kind of like we're half on the same side as the firearm community, the real firearm community, whatever. The moment we are outnumbered, the moment that our votes do not outvote the other people voting against us, it's over, it's done, it's finished. So, I don't know. I don't know what this video is supposed to, I don't know how it's supposed to make you feel. If I was having a conversation with somebody rather than just a computer screen, I'm sure there would be a conversation to be had, and that we'd be exchanging words, and I'd be Mr. Doom and Gloom, and The person on the other side of me would be the hopeful guy who is like, no, it'll be fine. I'm with you. You know, it's all good. Like, okay. But now you're just listening to somebody who's talking to a camera, and now you're just soaking in all this like depression. But we are this close. We are this close to losing it all. I'd love to say we were this close. We were. But look at us now. You know, we're great. You know, Airsoft is perfect, and it's even better than it was before the liberals were around. But no, we're this close to losing it all. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. In the meantime, I will be kind of playing Airsoft. Kind of. Before the election happens. I know you think like, oh, if Airsoft's going to die soon, then play as much as you can. But, you know, it's kind of hard, right? I know there's some people that, you know, if your dog's going to die in 10 days, you're going to spend as much time as possible with that dog. But every time you look at that dog, every time you're with that dog, you know that time is running out, and you're just like, it's sad. It's almost more sad to spend more time with the dog. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm trying to say. It reminds you of what's happening and what's coming. So I want the 20th to be here now. I want it now. Like, I just want to snap my fingers and just have election day happen, see the votes, see it, and just go, okay, that's it, it's over. Or, okay, full steam ahead. It's like waiting for Christmas, right? But it's the terrifying nightmare version of it. So, I don't know, guys. I'm going to end this video because I'm just kind of like just thinking about more sad metaphors and stuff. And I'm going to go make myself a sandwich and some soup. Yeah, I'm going to hang out here. I'm going to play some video games. I'm just going to get my mind off of it. I wanted to make a video and talk about how I'm feeling. I'm sure you're well aware now what you can do. Everything will be in the video description, and we are well beyond the point of just contacting your MPs and spreading awareness. Now it's time to vote. Find out who you should be strategically voting for, and count down the days, guys. It's happening. It's literally happening.